Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I posted something here and I'm really happy to be back, and especially with this video. For this video I'm gonna be participating in a challenge called the Industrial Design 7-Question Challenge. The purpose of this challenge is basically to bring us all closer together, to bring the ID community on YouTube especially closer together. And for that, it would be nice if as many ID channels on YouTube as possible would participate in this challenge. Of course, there are a lot of other amazing IDs out there participating in the same challenge, so check out the description box below to find all the channels in the Industrial Design 7-Question Challenge. So the first question is, and I'm going to read it from my phone, sorry. Industrial design is a fairly uncommon field. How did you discover it? I've always been very creative, but I've always also wanted to know how things work and wanted to see purpose in the things that I do. And so this very creative side and this very practical side, they kind of merged in a good way in industrial design, and that's why I chose it. It wasn't a completely straight way for me into industrial design though. I made a detour through political studies and linguistics, and I think that was really necessary for me personally, because I felt like when I was graduating high school I wasn't really me at that point, and I wasn't really the person that I needed to be as interested as you need to be in industrial design in order to actually get somewhere with it and actually get the results that you want to see. So question 2. How do you explain your job to those who don't know about ID? I always think that it's such a struggle because I feel like it's an ever-changing role, and right now we're changing it almost completely. And I feel like it's really hard to pin it down. I even looked it up on Wikipedia, and I do agree with the part where it says that it is designed for large-scale manufacturing. But I also would say that there is a big part of being the spider in the web between different departments, and then also being environmentally aware and kind of helping all the different departments and all the different aspects of the product to tie into that environmental thought. Okay, so question 3. What inspirations have developed your ID style? I don't actually know if I have a style that I've developed yet. I mean, probably I do, but I can't really see it yet. Let's go to question 4. Which company would you love to design a product for? So in general, I would like to work within healthcare design, but if there was one particular company that I would like to do a product for, it would be IKEA. So, and I'm saying this sitting at the Ingvar Kamprad Design Center in Lund in Sweden. So I feel like I am slightly biased in this, but I would say that there's something very appealing to me in the thought of having a set range of tools, materials and screws to create something that is rather lightweight in many cases, but still stable enough. Question number 5. What is your go-to industrial design program and why? For me, I would say it is Fusion for making details for manufacturing and for 3D printing and just for generally throwing together shapes. I would say though that I have learned to appreciate something as simple as SketchUp while I was at Steelcase, because it really gives you the effect of the room, and it really gives you kind of a bit more of a scale to the product that you have. Okay, let's do question 6. What do you dislike most about industrial design? I don't think that I particularly dislike anything, but I do find some things frustrating. For example, I think it's frustrating when you get in the situation where you work with someone who's not trained in creative thinking. and who will basically dismiss everything because it's not feasible. Like as soon as something doesn't really add up, it will not be worth bringing it up and like discussing it. And I think usually that's where designers are always very nice to work with, because you have the possibility to talk to them and say, here's this crazy idea that is probably not at all feasible, but it tells us something about how we should start the project, how we should interact with the brief, and what might be a good direction to take within the brief. Let's move on to question 7. What makes an industrial design good? Complicated question, but I'm gonna give a simple answer. I would say that a good industrial design is a product or an outcome that is considering all the different aspects of a product and combining them neatly. So basically all the different functions around product development, marketing, finance, engineering, aesthetics, form, function, everything has been considered and everything has had its place in the development process to make this final product. And that was the last question for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And as I said, if you want to know who else is participating, then check the description box below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!